Okay, so we're in the shed. I'm going to do part 2 of the waste oil cooker videos. Part 2 anyway. I think we get away with 3 videos. So this is the actual burner unit. This is where the flames and the fire happen. I'm going to put one of my previous burner units into this. Okay, so for non-metric users, most of the viewers I suppose. Okay, here we go. We've got about 7 inches here. We've got about 3 inches here and a gap of just over an inch and a quarter maybe, something like that. Okay, the top bit is going to be the door. I can put my burner unit in through there. Most likely some sort of a viewing port, you know, a bit of glass so you can see what's going on. A handle, a couple of hinges, and at the top it's going to get a little interesting. I'm going to put 2 holes in it so that the flames, you know, coming out of the burner unit are directed left and right. And I'll give that a shot. If it works, great. If it doesn't, plan B, C, D, E, F. We'll go through the whole alphabet, but I'll get something working for sure. This is a standard 13 kilogram propane tank, you know, 26 pounds, I don't know what they are, kind of in America, but over here in Ireland, this is a 13 kilo bottle, and I'm going to get cutting this. Okay, here we go. So the propane tank is a lot harder to cut than the metal in the steel oil drum. Which makes it, you know, a great candidate for making the burner part of the unit. You know, the bit that's, you know, getting it harder to get along. Yeah, you know, where there's aggressive burning and so on. This is heavier grade stuff, it'll last longer. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's 3 sides of the main door done. Going to get into the 4th side, this one, vertical cut. And that's it. These are 1mm discs. Very good, and I've used very little of it, so it'll do the cut. It's very slow compared to the oil drum though. Okay, so I finished the burner component of my waste oil cooker, you know, my big oil drum project. So this is it. Okay, it's got 2 doors in it, you know. The top one is 7 inches, the bottom one is about 3 inches, and the band left remaining, this is about 1 1/4 inches, something like that, okay? And obviously, you know, you can see my hand going in and all of that. I'm going to put a separator between the two. I'm actually going to weld in a disc to separate the top chamber from the bottom chamber. And then in the middle of that, I'm going to cut a hole, circular hole. And what that will do is any air coming in through here goes into this chamber with the door closed to feed the fire, if you like. So okay, these are the pieces I've cut out of the propane tank. Okay, and I'm essentially just going to put hinges on the side, bolt the hinges on here, hinges onto the side of this, and this is going to be a door, you know, open and close like this. Okay, and the bottom one the same. In this then, I'm going to cut a little square. I have some stove glass. I'm going to cut a little square and put some stove glass in it. You know, I'll make an assembly to hold the flat glass on a circular surface. And, you know, and that's so I can see how efficiently the flame is burning or whether it's burning, all of that. But it's great to be able to see it anyway. It gives you some, you know, live telemetry, if you like, on it, which is great. Okay, so essentially, when the burner unit, and this is it, right? You've seen this burner unit. If you've been here before, I use this in quite a few of the videos. These are great, very easy to make, nothing in them hardly, and you know, the output is tremendous. Okay, you can see sizes and so on. I'll put a link in the description as to you know, how to make this if you haven't been here before. And essentially, look, it just goes in there. I made this door big enough and I proportioned this so that I could fit this burner unit inside here. It's going to sit on that disc separator I spoke about, and the air for combustion is going to come up through the hole in the separator, in through here, and out through these little holes that you might be able to see. Okay, so that's the burner unit. Now, when it makes its flame, what's going to happen is the exhaust, flames and all, are going to come out these little holes. Shoot left and right. I might put deflectors on them to make that happen as well. I'm not sure. This is a, you know, a wing it job. I know roughly what I want to do with it, and because of previous stoves and stuff I've made before, I know that it's going to work. It's going to work really well. Just, you know, when you try something, it doesn't always pan out as expected. But anyway, so there you have it. I could burn solid fuel in this either. This would be very efficient for doing that. But the project at the minute is to burn waste oil in this little unit and have that going into the big oil drum. Okay? So this is the burn chamber and it goes into the oil drum. The oil drum then will disperse the heat and you'll see that working now soon. So it's progressing really well. There's very little in it. I went through, I think only one disc to cut all this out, but the problem is it's harder steel, there's more of it, and it's much more difficult to cut than the barrel. If you have a plasma cutter, you'd fly, this would be brilliant. It's on my to-do. Actually been saying that for a couple of years now. Okay, so that's it. If you liked the video, please thumbs up, and if you haven't been here before, subscribe. If you've been here before, thanks very much. The support is great. And sure, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye for now.